And this was version 2 of my graveyard. So I did a slightly different green, and as you can see, I'm using my tall and skinny mold. I wanted to see how it would look with more sky. I also had ghosts to embed into the soap, and I felt like I needed more room for the ghosts. So I went with the tall and skinny. I just made a small batch. You can see that I used most of the same extruders. So I have the tree one again, which I did a little better filling in the holes this time, but there still were a few gaps. I used the headstone extruder again. I only have one headstone in this batch where I had two in the other. And then I used my ghosts. I had two sizes. So they're going to be kind of floating above the gravestone in the graveyard. So I embedded the tree in the side, and of course it did not want to stay, which was fun. I ended up kind of putting it at an angle so that it wouldn't flop over on me. Next, it was embedding the headstone again and pouring in the blue. I used the same dark blue for this sky as I used for the previous one. However, this fragrance really discolored it, so it's much more of a darker brown you'll see in the final cut. You can also see I was trying to get the spaces between the tree filled in and the ghost, so I kept tapping down on the mold and slowly filling it, hoping that I would not have the same spaces and holes that I had the last time or with the last batch. I had made these melt and pour little top pieces that I placed on top. I don't know, they made me smile and I thought they were cute, and I wanted this batch to be a little bit different from the previous batch. So yeah, there you have it. And the last bar is what I'm calling Witch's Brew. So this one, I actually really like how it turned out, but I would change it up a little bit. So I have basically an all purple bar. You can see I'm pouring the first base, and then I have this cauldron, and I am going to place that on the bottom of the loaf. You can see that I didn't have quite enough soap dough to extrude the full length of my mold. So I took my extra candy pieces, which I was going to be placing on top, and embedded them at the end so that that at least had some sort of design. So once I did that, I then mixed up some bright green. We're talking fluorescent green here. And I placed it on top of the cauldron because I wanted it to look like the witch's brew was kind of bubbling over their cauldron. And I really liked how this turned out. I think it is super cute and it makes me smile. And the green and the purple just work so well together. So it just screams Halloween to me. So I was really happy with that. The one thing I would have changed is I would have added the candy pieces. Instead of just on the top, I probably would have put them around the side so that they went all the way through. You will see when I cut this bar, it has a whole lot of purple, and I kind of just wish there was a little something more going on. So it's not the end of the world. I don't know. I wanted a little something more inside the bar, but I really do love this one. I think it's super cute. So yeah, enjoy.